Morning everybody, it's weekend again. I'm just sat here with Cleo. I've just got out of the shower, so I'm absolutely boiling and sweating to pieces. Hello Cleo. She's having some attention because I've got to go in a minute. So today it's Saturday and you'll be receiving this video next week, I expect. So I've got to go off for a collection today. Cleo, stop playing with the phone, darling. I've got to go pick up the sideboard that's going in the back of Grace for a kitchen, and I've got to pick up a couple of wicker dining chairs and what's the other thing? Oh yes, the bed. The single bed frame. It's only 2 foot single bed frame, but it's a big, strong, solid one, brand new in a box. But also I'm going to try and cut a bit of space out to make a day bed in the cat area, living area. Hello babies, what's all this about? What are you doing? I've got Cayman and Cleo with me at the moment, having a bit of attention. Connie's sat next to me as well. So yeah, so a bit of a road trip today. So I've got to go to Doncaster, Derby and Sheffield, I think, for 3. So I'm hoping Destiny can actually get there. Obviously she's still squealing and everything at the moment, and with her fan belt, but yeah, that is what it is. And I'm progressing with the bit of budgie build that I've got to do, and I'm glad to do that. And obviously just getting the glass out yesterday was helpful as well. But I didn't realise just how depressed I still was. I'm really grateful for those who are checking on me and everything. Obviously this has been a real big blow to me. I mean, I knew I was going to be struggling, especially financially. Ow! I've got hanging off my feet. Hang on a minute. Will you get off my feet? God, I'm so covered in scratches and holes with these cats. So I was saying, so yeah, I know I was going to be struggling, but I'd hoped to last a bit longer than I have. And obviously the breaking with Grace and then the vandalism and everything has made me pay out funds that I never had any of the funds anyway. So we're coming to the end of my credit card run that I've been using to survive COVID and my cut in my disability. And like I say, Grace was my last ditch attempt to get a vehicle that would last, would be my home. Destiny, I spent a lot of money on her. She can carry on getting a lot of money, but if she's starting to sort of, I have no funds left to invest in her, I have to invest in a vehicle that's going to last me. And obviously Destiny wasn't big enough going forward to be the full-time home and space to have all the cats that I got now. And I also sort of look long-term as to what I need and where I'll be, and obviously Grace will help me be my work, rest and play. And yes, she's going to be difficult to part. Yes, she's going to be difficult to going to be expensive with these new rules coming in with these excuse me, CAS zones and everything. But she's not going to be something I'm going to be touring around in. She's just going to be sort of parked up and just be the cat's full-time home. And we'll go off to shows and that. We drive around really when we are going off to shows and everything, and events and whatever. So obviously we'll be making sure we've got a park up ready regarding that before we move. My concern obviously is that when I come back from the farm, I'm going off to the farm in a week or so, hopefully during February. But when I come back, I can find somewhere safe to park her. Obviously I've only got the place I had found where she got the vandalism done, but I am hoping that me living inside her with the cats will deter anybody attacking her or trying to sort of steal her and that, because if they do, they've got to take us with them. Yeah, I mean, Jed, I'm so grateful to, offering the farm, offering to help with the build, offering to help keep me sane. He's been really good, just sort of being in touch and making me laugh and between tears. I'm really grateful for that. Grateful for John for helping me get all the bits. Also got no one to put them together. So I still have a cab with it's torn apart. So fingers crossed Ian will be able to sort of come over and jumpstart her just for me to get her up to Jed. I don't know what's going to happen if I stall or anything on the way up. But it's 60 miles, it's not 50, it's 60 miles to get there. So I think as long as I get, the further I get, obviously easier for Jed to sort of come out and rescue me or sort of come and meet me or whatever if anything goes wrong. So we'll worry about that when we leave. To be ready for that, I've obviously got to get some makeshift furniture in. I'm going to be stuck for storage just so I can live in there with the cats. Like I say, no heat, no light, and the fire's not connected, no log burner connected. I've got no chimney or any holes or anything done. Obviously, the back of the vehicle will be built properly and have a proper fit done when I've sold Destiny. And we'll just pass those, whatever I get for Destiny, just pass to Liam and say, right, you know, get whatever you can done with Grace in the back for what I've got. And then also we're going to try and paint the outside. We're at the farm, it's going to make it look a bit smarter and different, and it will look like a home instead of an old horse lorry that's like abandoned. It should be a bit tidier and smarter going forward. It is scary, like I say. I'm absolutely maxed out on my credit cards, so I have not enough income to meet my outgoings. We're not going to think about that. We're going to manifest the fact that I'm going to survive, and I've also got to get some painting done, some art and crafts done to sell. While I'm up there, not only do I have to do that, I've got to settle the cats in. I've got my health and my weight is just ballooned, especially with depression and all the invisible disabilities. Which I think is really the extent of my depression is also not just about Grace and the money situation. It also my situation too. I don't want to cry now. So it's quite scary going ahead. I've just sort of tried to. I've got to be aware of it, but I've also got to try and blank it out so I survive each day. It's my doing. You know, I so trusted. I do trust that, you know, we will manage it. I've got enough skills and gifts to create an income, but I've got to get out there. I've got to be seen. I've got to be well enough for it. And I've also got to afford to pay the stalls. I mean, you know, it's catch-22, isn't it? You know, I need the stall money to sort of survive, but then you also need the money that you take from the stores to reinvest into another store and things like that as well. And Grace has spent my store money. I've spent my repair money's come out of Grace's store money that I'd left on the cards. I don't know if I've paid this month's credit cards or half of them or all of them, whatever, but I think I'll have to default. Well, I haven't got the money, have I? Because I was even like getting to the point where you borrow from cards to pay cards. They can't be doing that. So, even if bankruptcy is not the issue at the moment, I might just have to go a few months of default, arrange to sort of lessen the interest and things like that. And I still want to pay them off, but I suppose I need a bit of breathing space, and I suppose food's a bit of a priority. And also I'm so grateful because I've been also getting food parcels from friends, and I'm really grateful for that coming in. So thank you for that. Obviously I had to sell another kitten to help pay for their food. I can't let any more go. I mean, they're my world, and you know, Cinderella was obviously one that was supposed to go in the first place, and I held on to her and I wanted to keep her. But, so I've only got 6 cats now. Still got a breeding pair. Connie's been neutered. We'll still be breeding Mischief and Sammy, so if they can get pregnant and bring some money from kittens, that'd be good. But obviously they still got to be born. I've still got to look after them for 3 months, so obviously that's an income that could be further down the lane if they do sell. So the cats are supposed to be supporting themselves. I mean, I haven't got the money to neuter the other 2 kittens now. That's going to be interesting. Don't need in breeding, but I mean, I'll have to. I have messaged the RSPCA and that, but they only give you £25 towards it, so you've still got to find the rest of the money and well, the rest of the money. Obviously, it's important I got Connie neutered, so I did actually spend so the last of the credit balance on Connie on a credit card to get her neutered. I mean, that cost £130. Ridiculous, isn't it? And I would have only had £25 discount. I didn't even bother doing that because it had to go to the vets, and obviously I would have to travel, and I would have to wait. And I just thought, no, before we leave, we've got to get Connie neutered because obviously we don't want her to have another litter. She deserves to have a bit of a rest, and that just leaves me one breeding pair, which is enough to cope with in there, with me reducing the cat cages and everything down. Anyway, because I can paint drums. I can earn money from my drums. I can earn money from my healing. I can earn money from, well, cats can look after themselves. Don't really make any money out of the cats, but at least it have some food money available at the time. And there would be purebred savannas this time, so I would like to do purebred savannah litter. Whether or not I then neuter or continue, I don't know yet. It would depend on my situation at the time. And obviously you've got the stores, do the online readings. That you've got to be seen, I've got to be known. So it's time spent doing advertising, blogging, videoing. Yes, I know I've got videos just about the build at the moment, but I've got video, my artwork, I have a video, the stuff I've got for sale, video, do some lives and everything with Facebook and everything, doing readings and sell the rest of them. I've got some surplus stock, shop stock, that I could sell and do things and everything that I would have done from the bungalow before, but it's just a mess. I'm a mess. I'm really struggling. I need to respect my time out. I'm just, going to the farm is going to be such a breath of fresh air for me. It also helped my depression. I'll be able to get out and walk the cats. I'll be able to walk myself and try and get my legs moving. My legs are just ridiculous now. And I think as you can hear during the videos when I'm doing my talks and the vlogs, I can't hardly breathe. It's just ridiculous. I've had other issues going on in the family and everything that obviously knocked me for a bit. I've got through Christmas and New Year with a lot of emotional shit going on, so my emotional side. But anyway, I just got to get up now, get out, do this road trip, and get some bits, and then we can start putting the bits in Grace and start making it look more like a make-do home. I haven't mended the windows yet. Like I said, I'm just working on the book. I'm just working on the home side, and hopefully everybody else can. I can't do the mechanical side. I can't. Saying can't. I can't. Fingers crossed that I'll get to the farm and then it can be mended up there. Just having a month out away from this. I know it's going to be such hard work. So I've got to scrape Grace down on the outside to paint her. Because I've got to exercise the cats and train them. They've obviously been back in the lorry, so they need to sort of have their time and exercise as well. I've got to paint and craft for the shows as well. If I do get some show fees, that I've still got to have the stock to go to the shows with, so I've got to make sure I've got enough for my retail table for that. I'm really excited about going to Stratford. I think that's June, to get Grace sorted for that, because that'd be in amongst the people. I can get myself known, seen, hopefully get some more subscribers. But even that, look, I've obviously got to create some decent content. And I'm really grateful to the new subscribers, so thank you so much for joining me. I'm not far off 200 now. I know that's not much, but to me it's like huge. Even just sort of getting to 100 with what I was talking about was cats and doing walks and that. I haven't really sort of pushed for the advertising and things yet. I know, and I'm really excited with Liam and that, and us to do the bath and the back area and create a nice little area for that. And I hope that but that's down to Destiny. I've got to put Destiny up for sale. That's going to be emotional. Yeah, yes, I could sort of tear her apart, take all the bits off her and put her in Grace, but I actually need money. I actually need the cash to pay to build Grace, so that's the only way I can get any money. A few £1,000 I have to pay Liam to do the bits. So I'm hoping that somebody will take an interest in her and buy her. So I might just put her on eBay when I get back and see if she'll sort of find her own price. And obviously then everybody's selling up all their campers and that and lorries because of this Euless thing, is what you call it, Cas thing. There's me thinking spring would be a perfect time to sell her, and then everybody's going to be selling their vans. But we'll see. We'll see. What will be and everything. Anyway, I've got to go and get ready now, go and do this drive about, go and do some collections, and I'll probably do some vlogs around today, and catch you soon. Bye for now. Well, I've collected a sideboard, and that's stuck in the back there with duvet over it, and I've just come to bowls over it, and this lovely lady just emptying Mum's house, and she lives right by Bowlsover Castle, absolutely beautiful drive, and just had a tour of the lovely old house with all this amazing furniture in. I've just been in heaven, so emotional seeing it all, and I'm taking pictures of it all just to show. And if I had the money I would have bought it, and you know, not I can fit it in the Grace or anything, but it's just like my dream house, dream furniture. So she's let me take photographs of it, and I'll put clips of them in here just to sort of show. And my wicker chairs I've just got from here, and they're just absolutely beautiful. They're only like dining chair type ones. Anyway, she'll be no doubt watching this video, and looking forward to seeing them in Grace. So thank you so much for being so hospitable today and making my day. Right, on to the next one. Hopefully this person's in for the bed. It's Edenthorpe, Doncaster, so I'm going to head back that way, and if they're not in, then obviously it's close enough to pick up again afterwards. But heading back now because the cats have been left for a while. Catch you later. What are you doing? Hey babies, you miss me today? You miss me today? Hi Connie. Hey Cleo. What's Game and Gigi doing? Sammy, you coming up? Come on Sammy cat. Oh Connie, leave him alone. Smacking him for her. She's jealous. Let's take this floor. Got bits everywhere. Haven't we? Got bits everywhere. Are you three? So the two kittens are yellow harness Cleopatra, orange harness Cayman. Mischief is the young girl who's the breeding pair now with Sammy the white boy. And this is Connie, where's she gone? The mum of the kittens who's now been neutered. And you're a good girl, because 9 kittens was enough, I think, wasn't it, eh? Yeah. So we'll have Mischief will be now mating with Sammy, if not already. So we have a litter of purebred savannas that are these two. Yeah, you a big tomcat, you. Aren't you? Yeah, you're a big tomcat. Eh? What's that mess on the walls? Bet you've been spraying. I'll wash the walls down, haven't we? Yeah, blinking cats. Bentley's just been gone outside, so I've been out on the road all day, so he's gone off for a quick wee. And he'll come back in shortly. What are you doing? Gigi, what are you doing? I'll just put the sweets in there. You found the sweets? I just actually found a kitchen. I had boxes, big boxes delivery of the cat food sachets, because she's trying to get the sweet treats now. And she's managed to get into the box, and she's been clawing holes in all the sachets of cat food. She's been so naughty, gets into it everywhere. And look, she's going to try and get this packet of sweets out of here now so she can eat them up. I'll just give them a load of little treats. This was donated today. The person with the wicker chair, she gave some money as well, very kindly, towards cats. And Mischief says, we'll have them sweets out of there, please. And she's going to do her damnedest to get that packet out of there. What are you doing, Mischief? There she goes, she's got it. Not nearly. But she gets all the bites hold of that, she's going to be able to pull it out. What you got, Chief? They're too clever for their own bloody good. Chief, what are you doing? Mischief, she certainly suits her name, doesn't she? In bundle of mischief. I'm watching you, I can see you, Chief. Yes, Sammy, I know. Go for a walk. Good boy. Just got to get a good hold of it. She'll have it out of there. Got her claws on it. There she goes. There she goes. Mouthful. Just a bit high for her. Give her a moment. I'm sure she'll get it out of there. Chief, what you doing? Hey, what you doing? Cleo, don't you get getting ideas. We're trying to eat them at the same time rather than pull it out. Just in a minute, she reverses back with that in her mouth. Should be getting them out of there. Mischief, what you doing? She says they're all mine. The bag in there's actually got rainbow sashes in. We haven't scattered them yet. This is still part of the journey. Their coats beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful spotted cats. Oh, Sammy's coming to have a look, see what's going on now. You're going to help, Sammy? Hey? Do you want more sweeties, Chief? Hey? Is that what it is? You're getting sweeties out. More sweeties. They start chewing my diary up. Nothing's sacred. There's a big crash in the middle of the night. They've been up on the shop stock shelves exploring and knocked a whole basket full of stuff down. Woke us all up about 3 in the morning. Cleo's going to have a look now. They learn from each other, look. So naughty. Cleo, what are you doing? Right, so I'll get it out of there in a minute. So today we're going to try and get this desk in, chair in, and empty the back, which I'll show you now. I've just put the back down. It's a bitterly cold day. So all this ply and everything I've got to get out. We'll show you where we're at the moment. Don't you look smart with all the walls done? Right, so all this ply's got to come out. All this wood's got to come out. I've got to make space to get in the kitchen sideboard bit in there and get that desk in here. See how far we get today. Just put this area up and put the desk frame in position. A bit wobbly in that, but I actually need it a bit higher. So I'll worry about that after. I can obviously bring all the drawers and everything out, but that fits nice, enough space left there to put the framework in for the patio doors, which will open outwards. And as hoped, there's enough big cupboard space there for my artwork in between the windows. And of course the top rows would look quite nice. And you'll see I'll be putting my kit pieces on the top of the desk for my crafting in a bit. But that's a nice little workstation there. Swept that a bath full of junk at the moment. So I've got to move all this out of the way now and try to sweep this area up. I'm trying to keep the fire hidden because obviously I've got the back open and strips us around and I'll be gone like a shot. So I've got to try and get the sideboard out of the van now. Just put that there. And then I can start organising a few bits and tidying up. I don't know whether to keep the ply inside here. I've got 2 huge sheets of 8x4 ply. But But I suppose I'll have to bring the lorry up to load up again anyway, so rather than take too much stuff with me, because that's got to be kept for the ceiling insulation with the insulation bit, so I don't want to use that for anything else. I need to keep that for Liam. And the floorboards and everything got to be kept for Liam. Keep going. That saved me some money having that desk there. At least I'll be able to do my painting and my crafting there and catch up with that. I've got a little coal bunker sideboard thing here. It's just like a side table that opens up, a little vintage thing that can keep my coal in there, and I think that still leaves enough space to walk through, which is good. And then obviously there still might be a tiny bit of space here just to do a very narrow cupboard there for my art bits or something. So it's like makeup should go along here, isn't it? Well, I got that in on my own. That was really difficult. My God, to get it round at the van in here. I'm now just tidying up, sweeping up, putting things in drawers, emptying the bath. But you can see she's coming on. So I've just got the desk frame in, the wicker chairs in, emptied the bath out, just swept up the floor, got the little sideboard kitchen unit in I'm going to use temporarily at the moment. That's just the that bit of metal's actually for the outdoor storage box, so I'll just put it there obviously, because I tried lighting the fire the other day. It's looking a lot better in here now. So bath is clean. I just checked the feet actually, and they're not lion feet, they are just plain silver feet, which is a shame. But obviously that still goes. But I'm not going to mess about with putting them on because we might sink the bath into the floor yet, or have a raised floor or something yet. We'll see what happens regarding that. Look at the mattress and off the board up there. We're getting there. Okay, so in here I've got some perspex to do these little windows somewhere there, and to do the driver's bit that's been broken. Obviously I've got to get the drawers and everything in and stock this up and everything, but this is enough. This is okay for me to just fit in and travel up to the farm with. I've just got to load up everything I need regarding this. Now I haven't done the door in here yet. I've got to try and do a door to secure the cats. I cannot cut down these or saw down these, so because I managed to get the mattress on the floor in there, I'm just going to travel like this. I found a bit of extra wire, so I'm going to mesh this window over rather than board it, so we've still got light, and hopefully if I can secure that with some decent hooks, that will get us, I mean the cat's up there, and also secure them. If I need to board over I will. But just for now I might just do the mesh and then board over this half and screw that in, but I just want something there temporarily, so I've got to find some hooks for that. Gas bottle I can't replace like that, but obviously this is the space for the cat wheel, so I haven't got space for this heater at all, but I'm hoping that it would be able to sit there when it's on. I'll see if I've got a mesh door, then the heat would come into here. That's the only place I can really put it right now. The cupboard's full of stuff to take up to the farm. The cat wheel's got to travel there. Obviously it can go here actually. For now, no bed here. But I don't leave it behind because also I'm going to be cold without any heating at the moment. So I've got to get that sorted. So Pyrex is there for the front window. I've got to screw a button down to keep those cages in situ and load those cages up with hammocks and beds and litter trays. Just bring my toolbox into there. I've got to find a clip to make this work. There's a little bits to do, but also I've got to pick up the bed frame. But to put the bed in, I've got to have all this cut out, and I need help with that. It's got all metal bits in there. I can't see the screws, so that's going to be a job and a half. And that was what's in my bed. Now obviously the cats are okay having all this stuff in here like this. For now, it's just this door I've got to find to make some sort of framework there to secure it. To basically be securing the big frame up there and across and over. Again, I could just make do and travel the cats as they are, but I can't shut this door with me on the inside at the moment. So it's all a bit of to-do, but it is. So right now I've got to focus on getting a door in here. If I can get a door in here, then obviously I can make do with all windows and bed and facilities. And also I can just sit in here with the cats for now, and they can just explore in here. And in the cab when I turn up, just while stuff's being done. I'll probably put a little tray in the front of the cab so that they can be shut in the cab while we're in the back of here working, or in the cages, so we haven't got any space. It's just a lot to do. Let's see how far I get, but yeah, it's progressing. It's a lot tidier, it's a lot more organised. I'm going to go in now and what day I've got to tidy this up. That would run the back, put the bungalow in the shed or something, and see what we can do from here. But yeah, very pleased with progress now. To see, you can see the sort of layout it's going to be. So the sideboard's going to be here with coal in, and there might be the spare wicker chair can just sit here. But these wicker chairs are wicker, so they can go outside on the veranda as well when that's down. And obviously it won't hurt the bath if I sit it in the bath out the way as well. I was going to have one nice big comfortable wicker cane chair, but now I've got the little sideboard coming that the coal's going in, the little like bedside cabinet the coal's going in. There's no room for a comfortable chair here now. Might be able to fit one in there, but I don't think so. The bed would be the chair. So I'm glad I didn't get them at the end of the day. Just going to make a bed settee, sofa thingamajiggy across there. If we can't cut that out, maybe we've got to cut it down so it's lower. We'll see what Jed suggests on that. Yeah. But yeah, slowly but surely, as they say. I've got to sort out all the drawers now that are all over my bed, and just fill them with things that I need regarding crafts and stock that I've got to work with. I'll not overload, not overfill stuff. Yeah, getting there. Slowly.